Alright, welcome back to another live stream over here on SCS Combat, and tonight we are here for Jazza Dickens versus Cacace for the WBS Super Featherweight World Title. What a fight this is going to be. Been a great card so far, great night of fights. We've seen so many up-and-coming fighters get their debut wins, very impressive fights, gritty performances, and no doubt this main event is going to be the same. Cacace, former IBF champion of the world, IBO champion of the world, Jazza Dickens, the current WBA world champion. What a fight this is going to be. Hard to beat. Let's go. Let's go. Could get a bit hyped for Cacace one. Might be a fan of Cacace. Who knows? It's, I have said before, but I have Mac Cacace. He's sound. Jazza Dickens seems to see him, so either way, like it's not like we got some like cocky fighter or anything here. This is gonna be a good fight, and whoever wins. You know what I mean? It's good to be back. This every week. You just said multiple times, but can't beat this. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, go. Let me know who you have. I'll put a wee poll in here. We'll also be back for the UFC Vegas 114, which is going down later tonight. Kevin Vallejos takes on Josh Amt in the main event of that. We're gonna be back for that, and yeah, make sure you come back. That one will be around 12, which is usually when the main card starts. So yeah, let me know who you have in the polar. If you haven't seen my prediction video, I have picked Cacace here. I believe he's going to get done by decision. There's potential for a late stoppage, but whenever I was looking at Dickens' last fight, it was more the looping hooks that he was getting caught with was brought to my attention quite quickly, because obviously that's one of Cacace's main shots. I mean, hurts Lee Wood. That was the beginning of the end with a left hook, counter left hook. Drops Cordina with hooks. Hurts Cordina with hooks. Finishes Cordina with hooks. Dangerous fighter. So yeah, let's go. Shout out to Cacace. Jazza Dickens, on the other hand, got that power. Great job in noticing his fight, because when I watched his fights back with Lee Wood and Jazza Dickens last one as well, and Lee Wood was able to hit Anto with that jab a couple of times. Jazza Dickens seems to have a great job. I'm sure he'll look to utilise that. Then land that power left hand behind it. Obviously, he's a southpaw. And Cacace switches stances as well. So a lot of possibilities here for a great fight. We do have the former, also world champion here. What do we do? Twitter things. We do also have former world champion here, Carl Frampton. He has stated before that Cacace is the hardest person he has been hit by. That was in sparring, obviously, but Cacace had to take a year off. Was it there? You think he was supposed to fight Ray Ford last August and had to pull out of it due to a back injury as Jazza Dickens makes his way to the ring here. I think looks ready to go. Tough fighter, man. Fair enough. That nose is crazy. No offense to him. Obviously, it was broke, I think. But fair enough. If it wasn't my bad. But yeah, that's what it's like being a fighter. It's tough out there. Um, yeah, I could catch him, man. I've got him. He just looks bigger. He looks like you see in the face off and stuff. Kakachi is like, I mean, they're both pretty tough fighters, but Kakachi has that look about him. It's like there's going to be violence in that ring, and he's such a great boxer as well, front foot and back foot. Great finishing abilities. I mean, the body shot he hit Lee Wood with. The fact Lee Wood didn't go down is crazy. It was when Kakachi hurts him before he finishes him, and he's hurt Lee Wood. Lee Wood's fighting back a bit, but he's still on the verge of going down and being hurt again. And then the next minute, Kakachi gets him on the ropes. Lee Wood goes to spin off the ropes, and I think it's uppercut, uppercut, powerful left hook to the body, and that was pretty much it for Lee Wood. He near went down from that. You seen the look on his face. Then he gets backed up on the ropes again, gets hit a few times. He actually ran out of that exchange, and then Ben Davison threw the towel in. The towel. The towel in, as some people might say, but the towel is the way I say it. Catchy here, 37, Dickens 34, 36 and 5 for Dickens with 15 KOs, 24 and 9 for Kakachi with, or 24 and 1 for Kakachi with 9 KOs, and yeah, 0 draws for both fighters. Kakachi is the taller fighter here by 5 inches, and he's got an 8-inch reach advantage on Jazza Dickens, which is a lot, to say the least. Another factor as to why I think he will win this fight, but I feel like the power on both the records maybe doesn't indicate how hard they actually hit. It's Kakachi's timing. I feel like the way Kakachi throws his punches is just like there's so much leverage in it. It's like his technique looks different sometimes, but it's very good technique, and he's obviously a very good fighter. And we're getting the walkouts right now. Jazza Dickens isn't to be underestimated though. Like I just have Kakachi in this. I just think he's gonna get it. But when a fighter's as tough as Jazza Dickens and he's got some great wins on his record, you know what I mean, he beat Lou Wood as well. So look, we're gonna find out, aren't we? Right about 2 minutes time. Crazy crowd for this one as well. Anyone knows what it's like being at those shows, they'll know it is ballistic sometimes. Um, Boxing fans, like people always talk about it. Compared to Americans, but European boxing fans, obviously this one's in Dublin. Like these people come out for their fighters, and Jazza Dickens is also like a honorary Dublin fighter. He's spoke about it the whole way throughout. How much he loves Dublin, how much he's been there, trained there. You know, he said he feels like this could be his homecoming as well. Obviously Cacace is from Belfast, and he's down in Dublin as well. This is gonna be some fight, honorary All Irish title fight. But Cacace makes his way to the ring here. You see here the 5 fight run, split decision, unanimous decision. Then Joe Cordina, Josh Warrington, Lee Wood. Now, one thing Kakachi has against all those fighters is a win over them. But one thing Kakachi could have in common with them tonight is that he is also a 2-time world champion if he wins this one. So yeah, Kakachi's run has been insane. His form has been insane. Um, that Lee Wood fight was really something special. Just an unbelievable performance. Shout out to that one judge that had him down 5 rounds. Clearly should not work any fight again. Don't worry, we don't forget. But yeah, here's Team Dickens getting into the ring with the world title. None of that business going on tonight, by the way. Hopefully, with these scorecards, we want to clean for fight for our scorecards. Yeah, let's go. Expect nothing but that from these fighters, and yeah, let's go. Jazza Dickens looks ratty. Kind of look at him, and obviously he's like smaller for the weight class and stuff, and he's got a mix of styles. You know, I watched his fight fully shell, then high guard sometimes, maybe a bit of that peekaboo stuff. But kind of look at him, he's like, some fighters just look like the nickname Raging Bull would suit them, and this is another one of them. Made he just look like he's ready to go in there and fight. He loses a round 10 KO. back in 2023, and now he's on a 4-fight win streak. Obviously, world champion now, and he has KO'd 3 of his last 4 opponents, all pretty early mid rounds as well. So round 6, round 7, and then his last fight round 4. Great timing, but also so does Cacace have that. So look, we're gonna see here. Those are nice gloves though. I might be see, I can't actually see the gloves. Or I did see them, but I'm trying to get another look. Try to cut man Ireland. Like if anyone ever sees Cutman Ireland, every time he's at one of these fights, he's wearing that he's wearing the same shirt. And it's usually in like 2 different colours. You have to I mean, he's representative of her, but maybe one day. I think he got a newer version of it for this one before. He's we'll move on. We'll move on. Um he's actually like everywhere. Like anytime I'm like you see him so many places in these fights. Fair enough, on the grind. 3 judges here. Interesting. Anthony Cacace, man. Come on. Yeah, I think those are can actually I might say I might end up saying the name wrong. But those gloves are nice. Jazz Dickens has on. Yeah, Bravos. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but those gloves are nice. And the design as well. Those gloves are pretty alright as well. Obviously we're not sponsored over here, but I'm not closing that door. If they want to sponsor me, that'll be that. Ando Kikachi and the Shirley and the rival gloves here, yep. 24-1. We've been through this from Belfast, 9 KOs in that record. And yeah, hasn't lost in a long time. Neither has Jazza Dickens. People, people, people are gonna notice soon, man. I'm telling you. Some fighters from, I mean, yeah, some fighters come from here. Do you know what I mean? Like, you have the likes of, you have the likes of, even if Jocko's fighting for a world title eliminator, Kakachi's fighting for a world title. Mick Conlon is headed towards a world title again. That's next Friday. Make sure to subscribe and come back. We'll be here covering all that. And who else? I'm forgetting. So Crocker is obviously world champion as well. So there is such high world title contention. It's unreal. Obviously, bright future ahead as well with fighters like fighters that have fought on this card. Hmm. Let's get it. Let's go. Oh yes, the round timer. Don't forget about it. Come on. I don't know if we got it last time. I don't know if we got the perfectly timed round timer, but we're going for it again. All right, this is not going to be perfectly timed, I don't think. Boxing takes so long to get the fight started. Everyone's out of the ring. Here we go, round 1 underway. Well, we're actually close. Catchy obviously need to keep this fight at his range. Use his jab to get his momentum going properly. And yeah, there's a right, or yeah, he is orthodox. Right hand from Kikachi. Southpaw versus orthodox at the moment. There's a right straight to the body. Right left to the body, or right left to the body from Dickens as well, though, in return. The jab to the body from Dickens. The looping hook from Cacace, that one's blocked. Cacace looks quick in there so far. Obviously, some legends sitting at ringside now as well. There's a nice right hand from Cacace. There's a nice 2-1 though from Dickens. You see in the background the greatest female boxer to ever live. One of the greatest boxers overall to ever live is Katie Taylor. Both fights trade jabs there. She has announced her last fight will be in the summer, and no doubt it should be in Croke Park. Make it happen. That's all I'm going to say. There's a nice trade again for both fighters. Jab to the body for Dickens. Jab to the head for Cacace. There's a left to the body from Dickens. Dickens trying to land that jab a lot to the body of Cacace. Nice jab from Dickens. Cacace slips that one. Goes that hook again, doesn't get it. Misses the 2. There's a nice straight to the body from Cacace. And Jazza Dickens hits him with the same thing in return. Jab from Dickens now. Great. Misses again for Cacace. Jab from Cacace. Cacace trying to land that lead hook over the top of Dickens' jab. Cacace's trying to get his range so far. There's another looping shot. That one lands partially. Dickens misses 2. That'll be the end of round 1. 1-0 to Dickens, I think, as they talk to each other a bit. Dickens just had the better range in that round. Landed a lot to the body. But 11 rounds to go. Let's go. Round 2 underway now. Cassie back at range for that jab. Another jab to the body from Dickens. Really likes that shot so far. Jab to the body again from Dickens. Obviously, he's a smaller fighter, lower base. Easier to hit the body than the head sometimes. Jab to the body again for Dickens. Mostly center of the ring so far this fight. Be interesting to see if Cacace can push him back as he's trying to do now. There's a nice jab from Cacace. And straight out to the body from Dickens again as he goes back to the body with that jab after. Straight at Cacace misses, though it does cover a lot of ground. Jab to the body again from Dickens. Misses at that time. Cacace misses his hook. 1-2 miss for Cacace. Now shoot the body again from Dickens. There's a nice straight right hand from Cacace, and that one lands clean. Jab to the body from Dickens. There's a nice left hook from Dickens, and that one might have stung Cacace. Now straight left to the body from Cacace now. Straight right, I mean. Good first 2 rounds for Dickens so far. Feet here at ringside. Into the quote talk a bit there. Talking about how impressive the future Irish boxing is going to be as we get ready for round number 3, which is now underway. Good first 2 rounds for Jazza Dickens. And straight right to the body now for Cacace. Find the target with that a bit more now. Wait, that was a sneaky hook. Good defense from Jazza Dickens. That's another thing I mentioned in my prediction video. Hard Frampton give Cacace that last, or no, he didn't. He gave Cacace the first, Dickens the second, but they're close rounds so far. A shot from Dickens. Good foot positioning from Dickens here. Been around the late footed Cacace. Cacace switches southpaw now. And they're trading jabs. There's a jab to the body from Dickens. Dickens goes for 2-1, doesn't get anything off. Hook to the body now for Cacace. Double jab from Cacace. That one lands clean. Back in orthodox for Cacace as he misses. But lands after with 2 hooks. There's his body shot now for Dickens. Straight left. Dickens misses with a jab to the body now. Double jab misses again for Dickens. Cacace back in southpaw. This is something I noted. Oh, there's a huge left hand for Dickens. Cacace takes it well though. Down southpaw, Cacace. Straight left to the body, jab to the body now for Dickens. Goes for it again, doesn't get it. Cacace misses the hook, switches stances. Mid shots, lands a few more. Good upcut to the body and a right over or left over the top for Dickens. Cacace fainting here. Dickens just moving on the outside of the ring. There's a left for Cacace. Alright, I mean. There's a good left hook for Cacace. Good up jab from Dickens. Cacace finally gets through at the end. That was a really good shot. And he done that earlier in the fight. He throws his right hand and then throws that left hook, which is fast. Still think Dickens probably got that round. It was very close though. So that one was the closest yet, I'd say. Cacace could have got that one. I don't know. Tough one to score so far. Right back and forth. But I think Dickens did land two big shots in that round, so gotta give it to him. Cacace lands a nice left hook at the end. Pretty clean. What a shot. Dickens takes it well. You already know they're trying to do me here, yep. They don't like me getting the round timer, that's what I'm saying. They play odds and stuff before the round and then come back and it's on. Out of the body for Dickens. Cacace throws down to the body. See if he can get back into this one. It definitely could be 2-1 either way, by the way. It's just really difficult to score. I have give Dickens all around so far. I just feel like his work to the body been obviously better so far, but see, there's a check hook for Cacace. Dickens outlanding Cacace so far, but Cacace landing more power shots. Overhand left for Dickens just about misses, I think. Yep. 1-2 to the body now for Dickens. Cacace smiles. Dickens going back to the body again. Jab to the body now for Cacace. We mix that up, go to the head after with it as well. Going for that left hook again, doesn't get it, missed the jab. There's a good 1-2 to the body again from Dickens. Finding holds in that belly shell stance, Cacace. Good work so far for Dickens. Cacace trying to loosen up. Now straight to the body again from Dickens. Straight to the head now for Dickens. Cacace smiles at him again. Good straight though from Cacace now. Trying to back Dickens up. Get a bigger shot off, obviously. Backs him into the corner again, goes to that looping shot, doesn't get it. Good straight to the body again from Dickens. Very disciplined performance so far. Jab to the body for Dickens. Cacace with the backhand though. Same for Dickens, both miss. 4-0 Dickens. Could possibly be 3-1 though, or 2-2, depends. It's a very close fight. Okay. Tough one so far for Cacace, but let's see what we can do. There's still a lot of time to go in this fight, and obviously he can still get back. So let's see. Round 4 underway now. Oh wait, round 5 underway now. Cacace bringing it forward, immediately putting on the pressure now. Going with the right hand, and there's another right hand for Cacace. Finally getting through. Frampton gets Cacace that last round. It is very close. It definitely could be 2-2, but I do feel like whenever I'm calling this, I feel like I'm calling a lot more work from Dickens and clean, especially to the body, as Cacace goes with a right hand left hook now. Bringing the war now. Oh, there's a huge right hook from Cacace. Uppercuts going in now. Dickens may be hurt here. More uppercuts for Cacace. Dickens fires back, misses though. Another uppercut from Cacace. Now we're getting into it. This is Cacace I've been suspecting. What's the referee on about, mate? Move on. Let them fight. Let's go. 3 misses now for Cacace. He's not having any of this outboxed stuff anymore. There's a right hand left hook uppercut now for Cacace. These are powerful shots. Uppercut again for Cacace. Here's a good shot to the body from Dickens. Obviously, he's been working that area all night. See if you're going to break them up, referee. Get in there, mate. Overhand now for Cacace. Dickens fires back. There's a 1-2 from Cacace now. Uppercut now. Back to work at reach. Dickens fires in a huge overhand. Doesn't get it. There's a nice jab from him, though. Cacace misses the right hand left hook that time, but it wasn't a fully committed shot. There's a right hand. They're 2-1 from Cacace, and those ones land clean. Cacace gets hit with a left hook. Laughs. I think he's on about the head here. Aussie Southpaw Orthodox. There's a huge right hook now though from Dickens. Another one. Cacace back in Orthodox. Nice job from Cacace. 2-1 again from Cacace, and that one landed clean. Overhand misses for Cacace. Cacace definitely more in it now as he lands a clean left hook on the temple. Jab to the body from Dickens. Cacace with his hands down at the moment. Yeah, definitely feeling it more now in this round. And that's Ando Cacace's first round for me. I'll be 3-2 Cacace though. Obviously Frampton has a 2 each. They've got Garner here at ringside who knocked out around him earlier on because they're trying to set him up. Cacace landed huge there in that round. That's what we want to see from the former world champion. Definitely got into it more that round, and they're gonna try and fake me here again with with a ringside interview. So I just gotta guess whenever this round's gonna start. To be honest with you, I also don't want to see Cacace fight Garner if he wins, or Dickens. I want to see someone fight Navarrete or O'Foster wait. Yeah, Foster. Sorry. Round 6 underway, by the way. I did start the round timer. Perfectly timed on one of my strings, but not the other. I'm on about the live control room there, by the way. And there's a 1-2 now from Cacace. A nice 1-2 from Dickens though. No jabs landed for Dickens in that round. There's an uppercut from Cacace now. Jab from Cacace there. Nice 2 from Cacace. Cacace goes that check left hook. That's what I Hartley would with. Shout out to someone else seeing the card there, Paddy McCrory, the Cage Warriors middleweight world champion, I think. Hopefully it's not light heavyweight, but Cage Warriors world champion regardless. Shout out to him. Great performance 2 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago now, maybe. Dickens goes to the body again with the right hand. The left. There's a good uppercut though from Cacace. That one caught Dickens coming in. Makes him come off that pressure for a second. A nice 2 again from Cacace. And maybe a mix up of the feet there. Or maybe that one stunned Dickens. Hard to see from the camera angle. Blood from the nose now of Dickens though, I believe. There's a good right to the body from Cacace, but it left the head in return for Dickens. Dickens is very good at, although he's got smaller reach, he's very good at landing from range. I'll give him that. Damage to the eye now at Dickens. Well, I believe. Straight again from Cacace. Jab for Cacace. There's an overhand left for Dickens. Body shot from Cacace now is a good shot. Jab to the body for Cacace. Overhand in the clinch for Dickens. Bit of a wrestling match here. Yeah, 100% mate. See that referee, man. He needs to figure out what he's at. Doing all around to Cacace. Next Friday, Michael Conlon takes on Kevin Walsh in a highly anticipated clash in Belfast. If you haven't already, make sure you can get down to that, by the way, because that will be a very good night. Michael Conlon further continues his bid to become a world champion. Will he do it? I think so. But for now, round 7 underway, and I think that was a good transition. Alright, never mind. I've been backed by my own round timer. Branton gives Dickens that last round. Hard to score this. Jab to the body from Dickens. Goes for it again. Body shot again from Dickens. Jab for Cacace though. Dickens circling on the outside again. Um, Not like running, by the way. I mean, just that's the way he's fighting. Like on the outside. His jab misses. Both fighters missed there actually. Good hook on the inside for Dickens. I love the nonchalant referee. There's a good right to the body from Cacace though. Goes to the 2-3. Doesn't get it. Jabs from both fighters. Looping backhand to the body again for Dickens. Heavily invested in the body in this fight. And there's a good uppercut from Dickens. An up jab. Good right hand from Cacace. I think that left from Dickens in return was blocked. Job from Cacace. Here's a good right hand from Cacace now, and another one. Doubles up on that shot. Goes to the left hook, doesn't get it. Dickens returns the body. And again. The jab from Cacace. Sharp. Right hand from Cacace is blocked though by Dickens, who returns with a double jab. Head and body. There's a good two from Cacace. Dickens fires back. Cacace smiles once again. Tough round to score again. Tough fight so far. Round 8 underway now. Good uppercut there from Cacace. That was brilliantly timed. Dickens went in for the jab to the body. Cacace hits him with an uppercut and a 2-1 now for Cacace. A good right to the body and a jab from Dickens as well. In return. Good to the body for Dickens. Cacace just needs to up the pace again like he did in the 5th round. There's a good 2-1 again from Cacace. And he's doing it. There's a good straight for Dickens. Good right for Cacace now. Left hook on the inside for Dickens. Uppercut for Cacace now. That one might have stunned Dickens. Doubled up on that right hand for Cacace. Dickens tries to get in, both missed. 2-1 now from Cacace. Cacace back. Trying to get into his rhythm here. 2-1 again from Cacace. I said referee made the pull them apart. Swelling around the eye again for Dickens, by the way. Just going to keep a lookout for that. There's a good right, left hand, I mean, for Cacace. That one might have stunned Dickens. Fires back though. It's catchy around the back. There's a good shot from the Dickens there, uppercut to the body. That was a nice angle. But I did give that a catch, I feel like. Oh, give me a bit of shot at the round timer here. Let's see. I don't think we're getting that. But not this round anyways. There's a good uppercut from Dickens. Actually getting through good though with his 2-1. Um, needs to watch out close with the left hook of Dickens, but Cacace saying about a head again. Head clash. Okay. Wait, never mind you. Oh wait, Card Fountain has Cacace up by a lot. I'm down by 2. There's been a lot of close rounds, tough ones to score. Um, yeah. Good job from Cacace. 2 good shots from Dickens now though. More of a awkward exit from Cacace, I think, there, than he was actually hurt, but misses his own right hook there, Cacace. I was seeing go uppercut again. I think that's the one. Oh, bro. Good straight right now from Cacace. Both fires in the clinch here once again. The hook of Dickens is a weapon here. It's funny nowadays, like you watch this. There's a good range there they missed though. There's a good shot at the body from Dickens. Goes for the jab to the body again. Yeah, like when you watch boxing nowadays and like even when they're being separated from the clinch, you have to make sure they're like the right distance away. It's funny compared to like at the start of boxing. If you look at there's a head again. The referee's obviously doing nothing about it because he's loving it in there. There's a good left hook from Cacace though. Well, he's turning away. Yeah, if you look at Jack Dempsey, whenever he won the world title, he's a good 1-2 from Dickens. He literally knocks his opponent down. And near enough before his opponent can even get up for the 10 count, he's hitting him again. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy back then, but obviously there's a lot of safety rules in place now, which is good. 2 from Cacace again. Looping hook misses for Cacace. 1-2 to the body for Dickens. Dickens backs off. Cacace goes in for him. That might be an all one for Cacace. Round 10 underway now. Let's go, Cacace. Bro. Good 2-3 from Cacace. Going on the face of Dickens now. All I'm going to say is whenever you score a fight round by round, and obviously watch what you're looking at in terms of work to the body from Dickens, you might be surprised at how close a fight can be. Another 2 from Cacace now. But Cacace seems to be getting into his groove over the last couple of rounds. Yeah. Good job from Cacace. There's 2-1 from Cacace now. Backhand from Dickens now. Out of the body for Dickens. Going up for the hook here. He gets it. Dickens has, like, if you ever see in MMA in the clinch, whenever they like throw hooks, Dickens has like a hook like that on the inside in the clinch. Pretty good shot. 2-1 from Cacace again. The 2 lands clean. Swelling around the eye of Dickens now. Good job from Dickens. 2-3 from Cacace. Hook from Dickens now. Maybe a bit of cut there for Cacace now. Good shot the body again from Dickens. Two one from Cacace. Uppercut miss for Dickens. Another on Cacace for me. A lot of damage to the face for Dickens here. See what he can pull off in these last 2 rounds. Round 11 underway now. There's a good left hook over the top for Dickens. 2 misses for Cacace. There's a cut over the it's more over the left eye or right eye, it might be, of Cacace. Kind of the middle of his forehead at the bottom. Just above his nose. It does look like a pretty bad cut to be fair, but it wasn't bleeding much last round, which is good. Dickens misses misses to the body again. There's a jab to the body though from Dickens. Cacace misses the uppercut. Good straight from Cacace that time. Jab to the body for Dickens. 2-1 now for Cacace. Misses the uppercut behind it. Those were two good shots at the start. Goes that overhand now and he gets it that time. I see the vision of Dickens probably quite a bit impaired by now. Good two again from Cacace. Nice job from Dickens in return. Good uppercut from Dickens that time. Two from Cacace. Good uppercut from Dickens. And nice straight to the body from Dickens. Cacace on the back foot now. Looking for that counter. 2-1 again for Cacace. Good defense there from Cacace. Nice head movement. Another round for Cacace for me. 7-4 Cacace now. That's what we've ended up at. Or I swear, Twitter is the most useless place on the planet. Like, let me explain the layout we're on here. So I had Dickens like barely winning. Everyone's like laughing and all because obviously when you score round by round, it's different. People don't realize that. They also don't know what they're looking at. Just say it how it is. Um, but now that I have Cacace winning, someone says Dickens is winning this. Like, what an op, man. Yeah, I do have Cacace up now. I think he might bring this one home at a wider margin. But the 12th and final round underway. Is this going to be a perfect prediction? There's a nice right hand from Cacace. In case you don't know, I picked Cacace by decision in a good fight. It's a good left though from Dickens. Nice right from Cacace again. Right again from Cacace left. Took that time for Cacace now. Dickens trying to chase him across the ring. Obviously, this is world title. He's going to do anything he can to hold on to tonight in his arena against Anthony Cacace, but it hasn't gone to plan so far. Good uppercut from Dickens to the body. There's a good right hand to the body from Dickens to the body again. Overhand miss for Dickens. He's giving it all he has. Cacace smiles at him though. Dickens leaving himself open here maybe for a huge shot from Cacace in return. But I think he knows he's down here. Though it has been close, in my opinion. Dickens on the pressure a lot in this round. Cacace goes down, but it's no knockdown. He didn't get hit. Just a slip. There's a lot of high-paced pressure here from Dickens. He's trying to land a good shot, but there's a good two from Cacace. Goes for the two again. There's another 2-1 from Cacace now. Dickens trying to get to work on the inside. There's a good right hand from Dickens there, though. Or left hook, I mean. Sorry. Dickens sort of coming on the way Cacace did in round 5 whenever he started bringing on the pace and the pressure. Cacace going forward now, though. 30 seconds left to go. What can Dickens do? Good hook from Cacace. Bit of a slip from both fighters there. Overhand for Cacace. There's a nice overhand for Dickens in return, though. Doesn't do anything to Cacace, however. And that's going to be the end of the fight. And the new surety for Anto Cacace. We'll see here. Okay, buddy. Let's see. Will it be on the new for Anto Cacace? Shout out to Cacace for having a solid image of himself with his belt on his Instagram, by the way. Always a great help, especially for thumbnails. Because for the UFC, you can like go to UFC.com, have like just straight up images, obviously, of their fighters, but it's harder for boxers. So, sure, Danny Boxer actually has a decent thumbnail photo of himself, I suppose. But scorecards are taking a minute here. That's what we're waiting for at the moment. Let's hear scorecards. Just a second here, surely. But I do feel like I had Kakachi in that one. Give him at 7-5 in the end. People are laughing. Who cares? I feel like Dickens did do a lot better in the earlier rounds with his body shots, with his body work. That maybe went a bit unnoticed. But there's a tough. That's a bad cut. Not bleeding though. It's good. Surely that's Kakachi. Really come on way better in the later rounds. He's saying they're a tough fight, close fight, but I think we're about to get scorecards here, so let's hear it. Let's go. Andy Kakachi gets the victory via 115, 113, 116, 112, and 116, 113. So there you go, everyone laughing. It was closer. Um, Tell me when you know what you're looking at next time. But Anto Kakachi is a 2-time world champion. And let's go. Shout out to Kakachi, man. See that Garner fight at ringside, by the way, forget about it. I need to see Anto Kakachi try and unify before his career's over, but it doesn't look like that'll be anytime soon either. Maybe it's time to beat Garner instead, who knows? Let's go, Anto Kakachi. I'm telling you, man. I know what I'm looking at, and Dickens got some of those earlier rounds because he was hitting a lot to the body and wasn't getting hit back by Kakachi using his jab well. But then Kakachi comes on in later rounds and gets it done, clearly. See if we can hear him speak here. I'm getting the tweets out and stuff. Alright, I cannot find him on here, but let's hear him speak. Alright, so there we have it. Ando Cacace, two-time world champion, now two-belt world champion as well. Obviously, he's held the IBF, he now holds the WBA, and this is great from Cacace here, getting in to the fans, giving one of them his belt even, just getting photos, celebrating with his fans. This great work with Cacace. Shout out to him, he's a class act. So is Dickens, commiserations. He put on a close fight and a tough performance. Very tricky fighter. Cacace said it himself, do you know what I mean? Tough fighter in there, but Cacace gets it done. He's a new world champion. He calls for the big names. He calls for the biggest names. He calls for Shaggy Foster. He calls for Emmanuel Navarrete. And those are the fights that I want to see happen. Because he's been IBF champion. Obviously, Navarrete now holds that belt. A lot of people say Cacace ducked Nunes. You all know my thoughts. Cacace would have beat Nunes, especially after watching that Navarrete fight. But we know that already. Then, obviously, more money to fight Lee Wood, and he wins there as well. Cacace is now a two-time world champion who has beat 4 world champions in a row. 3 of them are two-time world champions. Ando Cacace is steadily building himself up one of the best resumes in boxing and steadily becoming one of the best fighters to ever come out of Ireland. As a whole, what a fighter. What a person. What a performance to get it back there. In my opinion, it was a close fight, tough fight, but Cacace wins it. That's what I thought was going to happen anyways. You know, say what you want, but look back at the video, watch the fight without commentary, score it round by round, and I nailed it dead on, bullseye in my prediction video. So there you have it. I'm hyped over here because of that. It's always good to get one of those right and not good to get one of those wrong. But we get it right, and let's see if I can go 2 for 2. I have Cav Vallejos later. Come back here. I'm dropping a video before we go live next for the UFC. My thoughts on what's next for Ando Cacace and who I think he should fight next, what he should do next. I do not think Garner's the right step, but I'll go into more detail in my video. Make sure you come back here, check it out. Shout out to Ando Cacace, the 2-time world champion, IBF champion, WBA champion. He beats Dickens in Dublin. What a night, what a performance to get it back. Back to world champion. And no doubt he's going to stay there for a very long time, in my opinion. He's going to fight some of the best, and I think he could just beat them. People might count him as the underdog from now on if he does go on to those bigger fights, but never underestimate Ando Cacace. That's all I'm going to say. Come back here, subscribe for more, check out my video. It'll be dropping soon. Let's have it. I'll talk about performance, what's next, stuff like that. If you've come along, thanks for watching. Come back for the live stream as well for UFC Vegas 114. Going down at just after 12 o'clock. Shout out to anyone who's come along, anyone that's liked, anyone subscribed, if anyone has, because that's pretty good. But yeah, shout out everyone, and yeah, have a good day, good night. Make sure you come back here though. That's what's most important. And yeah, let's go. 2-time world champion Ando Cacace, absolute legend, one of the best boxers about. Let's go.